Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know already, my name is Rajashri and in today's video I will be sharing my skincare empties from the past couple of months. I have a lot of stuff going on, so without further delay, let's get into the video. The first empty we have in here is from Simple. This is their face wash and it's their moisturizing version, which is one of the newest launch. So will I repurchase it? Maybe not, because I really like the original version of the Simple face wash, which is this one. This one works very well for my skin type and my skin concerns when compared to this one. Like, would I say this is a bad product? No, absolutely not. This is a very good cleanser for your everyday basis, but I feel the original version is much better than this one. I have normal to dry skin, but I felt the normal version is much better and moisturizing and hydrating when compared to the actual moisturizing version of the face wash. So I feel I'm not going to repurchase this one. I have two empties when it comes to facial mist, and if you have been following me for a while, you already know how much I adore and love rose water. So I have two empties for you. First one is from Bilva and the second one is from Shesha Ayurveda. I'm going to repurchase the Shesha Ayurveda one, though I really like the Bilva. I feel the quality of the Shesha Ayurveda one is much more superior when compared to the Bilva, though the Bilva one also got a very good quality, but I feel I really like the vibe and feel I get when I use this one comparatively. So if you want to try the Bilva one, you can totally go for it. This is not a bad product whatsoever, but when compared to both of these, I feel this one wins the race. The other empty I have in here is from Dr. Sheth. This is their Gulab and Glycolic Toner. If you have been following me for a while, you already know how much I like this one. This is a glycolic acid based toner. But though I really like this one, I'm not going to repurchase it ASAP because I'm not using glycolic acid toner in my routine as of now. I'm trying to keep my exfoliation game very slow and very low. I'm using chemical exfoliators in a very slow pattern. I'm not using as much as chemical exfoliators I used to use in the back in the day because I'm very concerned about my skin barrier. And when it comes to chemical exfoliators, glycolic acid is a very strong one comparatively, like compared to mannolic acid and lactic acid, etc. Glycolic acid is much more up in there when it comes to exfoliation. So I feel I need to take a break from chemical exfoliation all over, and glycolic acid is definitely not an option for me when I'm going in that path. So I guess I'm not going to repurchase it as of now, but if I want to include glycolic acid into my routine again, I will definitely repurchase it then. I have 4 serum empties for you all. If you don't know already, I really like serums and I have a ton of them. So I try to use them as much as possible. So I have 4 empties for you all. And the first empty is from Dermitexture. This is their Barrier Reinforced Serum. Guys, if you want to introduce niacinamide into your routine, I feel this is the game changer for you. This got panthenol in it, this got niacinamide in it, and it also got hyaluronic acid in it. So if you want to include these kind of ingredients in your routine, this is the one you need to go with. But am I going to repurchase this? Maybe not as of now, because I have a lot of niacinamide going on in my skincare routine and I don't need another niacinamide serum right now, like at this period of time. So I will definitely repurchase this one if I want to incorporate an niacinamide routine once I finish all of them that are laying down there. So this is not a repurchase as of now. And the second serum I have in here is from Dr. Sheth's. This is the Amla VC20 Vitamin C Serum, and you guys, this is the best vitamin C serum out there in the market right now at this price point. Generally, vitamin C serums are very costly. They tend to be in a price point like 1500 to 2500. That is the like common price point for a vitamin C serum, but this one retails for $9.99 and it's a beautiful serum formulation. And this got 20% of vitamin C in it, and it got vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, ferulic acid, so it's a very stable formulation. That's why I ran out of it so quickly, because I'm using it non-stop from the day I got it in my morning routine. So that is the serum I emptied so fast. This is from Dr. Sheth's. And I have a code for Dr. Sheth's. If you want to buy anything from Dr. Sheth's, you can use my code TBB20 to get a 20% off. And yeah, this is a very good vitamin C serum if you want to include in your skincare routine. I have two serum empties left, and these are from Eclat. One is their hyaluronic acid serum and the other one is their fade out serum. I'm not going to repurchase the hyaluronic acid from Eclat because I feel it's very expensive for what it is. This is a multi-molecular hyaluronic acid plus alpha butene serum, and this one retails for 1900, and I feel hyaluronic acid serum is very I won't say cheap, but it's a very affordable ingredient to source from. So I feel 1900 for a hyaluronic acid serum is a little too steep for me. I got the serum in PR, so I didn't really purchase it. But if I want to go and purchase a hyaluronic acid serum which is of 1900, I wouldn't do it, because you're going to get hyaluronic acid in so many serums and moisturizers nowadays. It's not an ingredient which you can't find anywhere other than in a serum. So I feel you don't need to spend 1900 on just a hyaluronic acid serum. You can go with a other serum which got hyaluronic acid in it. So I feel this is a waste of money. If you want to spend your money on this one, you can totally go for it. It's a very nice and cooling kind of serum which you use for hydration. That's what it is. If you want to spend your money on it, you can totally go for it. I'm not saying this is a bad product. This is a very good serum, very good hyaluronic acid serum, but I just feel the price point of it is a little off. If it's for 1000 or something, maybe I would consider a repurchasing of it, but because of the 1900 price tag, I'm not going to repurchase this one. I'm definitely going to repurchase the fade out serum from Eclat. If you don't know already, I really like this serum, and I have done an entire review on this serum in particular. I will be leaving a link in the description box so you can check it out. I'm not going to blab out too much about this in this video because it's going to be a very long one if I do a very detailed review. So this is an azelaic acid plus niacinamide based serum. So you're going to get both benefits of azelaic acid and niacinamide with this serum alone. Even this is expensive, to be honest. This retails for like 2500 or something. Though this serum costs 2500 or 2700, I feel it's worth it for what you're getting in here. You're going to get the benefits of niacinamide and azelaic acid too. So you don't need to go and buy separate serums for separate functionalities. And this is an all-rounder, so I feel it's a very good serum to go with. So it's a definite repurchase for me. I have two sunscreen empties. One is from La Shield and the other one is from L'Oreal. And both of them are my holy grail, to be honest. I have been using this one from when I was in my 7th standard, I guess. I started using my SPF with this sunscreen. This is the first sunscreen I have ever used, and till this date this is my favorite. And I started using this sunscreen in my maybe into 2nd year or something, and still it's my favorite till this date. Both of them are very good chemical sunscreens. These are not physical sunscreens, okay? So I really like both of them, but I'm not going to repurchase them as of now because I have a lot of sunscreen pile going on already. So I don't need any more sunscreen in my routine or any more sunscreen in my desk. So I'm not going to repurchase any of them as of now, but these are the best sunscreens out there in the market. We are done with skincare empties. Now let's quickly jump into hair care empties. I have emptied 3 bottles of shampoos. It's not a surprise. We go through a lot of shampoo usage, so I have 3 bottles emptied. And the first 2 bottles are from Shesha Ayurveda. These are the Devatali shampoos. If you want to try SLS free, silicone free, paraben free shampoo, basically an organic alternative for commercial shampoos, I feel this is the start point for you, because most of the time when it comes to these organic shampoos, they start at a very high price point. Like 200 ml of bottle retails for 450, 600 and stuff. And if you're not sure about an SLS free shampoo or an organic shampoo, but you wanna try something which is an affordable price point, I feel this is a very good start for you. Even if you have dandruff, this shampoo is going to work beautifully for you. This only retails for 190 rupees for 200 ml of product, and it's a steal, guys. It's a steal. It's a very good shampoo, and I really like this one from Shesha Ayurveda. It's a definite repurchase for me. I'm definitely going to repurchase these as soon as possible. The other shampoo which I emptied is from Born Organics. This is their aloe vera shampoo. I feel I'm not going to repurchase this one, though I really liked how it felt on my scalp and my hair overall. I really like the smell though, but I feel I prefer this when compared to this one. So if I want to repurchase any one of these, I would definitely go and jump and grab this one comparatively. So if you want to try the shampoo, you can totally go for it. It's not a bad shampoo altogether, but I feel I'm not the biggest fan of it. So yeah, this is a very lightweight kind of shampoo and it lathers very well. When it comes to SLS and silicone free shampoos, they generally don't lather too much, but that's not the case with both of these. Both of these lather very well, so that's not an issue if you're concerned a little. So we are done with the shampoo empties. Now let's quickly talk about the hair mask which I emptied. Both of them are from okay, both of them are from Flossom. This is their banana hair mask and this is their cake therapy, and I only love the banana hair mask when compared to the cake therapy one. I definitely going to repurchase this one as soon as possible, but I'm not going to repurchase this one. I don't know what's off with the formulation. Both of them feel very similar. The ingredients are also pretty much similar, to be honest, but this one feels very good on my scalp and my hair compared to this one. This is not a bad hair mask, to be honest. Even this is okay to be, but I feel if you have dry damaged hair, this is going to benefit you more when compared to this one. But if you have like very thin hair and you don't want a hair mask which is going to weigh down your hair too much, you can go with this, but I feel I'm going to repurchase this. So yeah guys, those are my skincare and hair care empties. I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you're not following me on Instagram already, I would leave a link in the description box. Please follow me on Instagram too for more information. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.